So I guess people are wondering why I haven't uploaded anything. Well, I got a new job. It's outdoors and a lot of walking around and stuff. So I'm quite tired. But what I wanted to put out is that I'm the next Macross video I plan on doing is a timeline video. And this is going to be my main source of the timeline that they actually put an entire timeline in there, and I'm specifically doing this because they explain that they specifically list in the official chronology that Macross 2 is part of the timeline. This came out last year, December 30th, and so I want to use this one to explain the chronology. Now, there's another. So let me get this off here. There's another one. This one coming out at the end of this month. This is the other one I want to use as my resource, but it won't be released until the end of this month. Now, the reason why I'm very excited about this one is because we have Ishtar right here, and we have the VF2SS from Macross 2 here. So this is basically saying that this is basically the official media that they're saying is the official chronology of Macross, or the official stories of Macross, is accepting that Macross 2 is canon. And I want to go through all of these different source books to because these are new source books, like that. This one here came out last year, at the end of last year, like right at the end of last year. So by them putting in the official chronology that Macross 2 is canon, then nobody can really say anything anymore about it, right? So I plan to use these as my resources, but in order for me to do this, I need more time, and with how rough work is now, it's going to take me a little bit longer. But I wanted to give people a at least a little update on what's coming up and what I'm planning, because everybody has been watching my spoiler review and spoiler discussion video for Delta Zettai, and so I want to make sure that I keep continuing with my Macross stuff, and because it seems like I'm the only one around who's actually been around to see all of it and, understand it enough to be able to explain it to people in a simple way. So, because no one else understands it, because, they don't talk about it in the context of the canon of the previous series and all this other stuff. Because, well, either they'll do a spoiler review and then do it within their very limited scope of what they understand, because they're using fan subs and not the actual source material. Or they do non-spoiler stuff that basically wipes out all of the ability to connect to all of the things previously, and because if you connect something previously, then you have to spoil something in the series, and it prevents people from really understanding how good Macross really is and why it's better than Gundam. I just want to put that out there. I'm gonna be getting around to this. I've got this one here already. I've got 2 copies of it because I wanted to have 2. But the other one, I need to wait a couple days before I can pre-order it. So I will be pre-ordering this, or pre-ordering the other one, this one here, and I'll have that at the end of the month. So once I have this one, I will look through it, and then I'll try to go through the chronology and see how they explain the chronology here versus how they explained it in the other one, and compare and contrast, because they like to make lots of different changes here and there. So I just wanted to let people know what's coming up and an explanation of what's going on, so that they don't think I'm just like ignoring everything and just like not making videos for no reason. I've made a couple videos on my other channels on other sites that are very much political in nature and things that I can't say on this platform without getting, you know, banned or blocked or having the video deleted or something like that. So keep that in mind. I do post stuff between both. I keep this particular stuff only limited to Macross for now. But I'm thinking because this is still another couple weeks away from being released, I might be a little quiet for the next couple weeks, but I'm going to be putting the information together when I have time and, you know, deciding how I want to go about doing this, and we'll see. Then once I get this new one, then from Koldan Shah, I will see what what needs to be added or changed or arranged with this one, so that everybody gets the full picture of what's going on, because these are like the two main because this one now includes it's probably including the Zettai stuff, which this one included a little bit, but because the movie was still playing in a couple theaters here and there, they tried to avoid a lot of spoilers within this one for the movie. So I'm expecting this one to have all the second Delta movie stuff in there, and, you know, and all of that stuff. So there will be some differences between the two of them, but we'll see once I get this one, and then once I get this one and look through it, read through it, and understand it, then I'll start to put the whole next line of videos together, discussing the timeline and various events between both things. What I'll probably do is I'll take pictures of the pages and specific points that I want to bring up, so that people can see I'm just reading it directly out of the Japanese page. So that they can't say, oh, well, you're not translating it right or something like that. I'll make sure to have my sources right there so people can see them. So we'll see what happens when I get this one. This one has a full chronology page, like on the bottom of a few pages, and it does include 2. I believe, since I have it right here, I believe in the bottom, yeah, in this one, the one I have on the screen right now, it only covers the events up to the end of the war with the Windermerians at the end of the first Delta movie / TV series, and then it also includes Macross 2 as part of the chronology. So they didn't include anything from the events of the second Delta movie, so I'm guessing that this new one is going to include those events in there. So, and the fact that they actually put Ishtar and the VF-2SS on here, and they put something from every series, like we have the YF-19 here, we have Sharon Apple here, we have Mylene Basara here, we have Watakure, we have Ranka, and then we have like the VF-1J, the Fire Valkyrie, the VF-0 with the Ghost on it, the I believe this is Tornado Pack Messiah, and we also have the Siegfried here. It's showing that they are trying to combine everything. So my guess is that they're actually officially saying that Macross 2 is which they've already said in the past as officially canon, but this is basically saying we're including it all. It's all part of one big Macross universe. It doesn't matter that Kawamori wasn't the writer on it, and didn't do everything, and didn't do the Valkyrie designs on it. It doesn't matter, because this is because it's all Macross. So that's my guess of what this is going to be, but I will definitely do a review of this book when I get my copy, and I will explain to everybody what it is, like after I've gone through it and I understand exactly what's in there, and then I'll do the full chronology stuff. So anyway, just wanted to let people know, since I haven't made a video for a few days, or for a little while now at this point, but I wanted to keep people aware that I've got this big plan ahead for a chronology series on Macross. And so it's going to go from the Protoculture to 2. It's going to cover all of it. And so I want people to just know that I'm waiting for this. Plus, I have the other one here. I have this one here. So I want to have all the sources here before I, get too deep into it. So just so people know what's going on. So anyway, stay tuned, and I will have these videos up at some point next month. I'm going to try to make them shorter and try to explain things really simply. I might do similar to the way the chronology is done here, with just like a date with the event, and then date, event, date, event, date, event, just in a generic, like document, just to make it easier and to cut back on the time I need to use to actually make the video, because I don't have a whole lot of time and I'm tired when I go from work. So so just keep that in mind. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get through this, but once I get it done, I think people will be really happy with it. So just be patient. I will be posting more Macross stuff. I do plan to do a video at some point on the This Is Animation Macross 2 book, because that's the one I have. I want the Macross 7 one, if I can get my hands on it. I'll see. I might stop by Mandarake today, even though I don't like, going to a place I used to work. But if it's reasonably priced, I might pick up the Macross 7 one. I'm going to also look into finding I think it's an Animage from '84 that had an explanation of the Zentradi language, because I want to be able to do that in the context of the Marduk language as well, because they're basically the same essentially from everything I can guess, except the way they talk to Ings in being a very hierarchical language. But if I can get my hands on that, that'll be another thing I want to do, is a thing on Zentradi and Marduk and the languages when I get a chance. But I absolutely need to have the old, I think it was Animage from '84 to be able to go into deep detail with that. Anyway, this is just an update video, let everybody know what's going on, and to know what I'm planning, and so people will know what's going on, and so they know that there are more videos down the line. I'm planning them. It's just due to new work situation that I just started like 9 days ago, or a little more than that. But because of that, it's caused me a little backlog because of me having to be out in the elements, essentially. So yeah, just wanted to keep everybody up to date on what's going on. So be ready for some more deep lore videos, because I think that in the English-speaking world, the people in the English-speaking world don't understand this, and they won't have access to these kinds of source books. So I need to be the one that, explains to everybody, so everybody understands what's going on. So anyway, I've rambled on enough, and I will see you in the next video.